Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hot Legs, straight from the Wine Exchange, with wine expert Kyle Meyer.
Welcome back to another scintillating installment of Hot Legs. Today we're moving to northern Italy, where it's, is it Italian, is it Germany, is it Slovenia? We're going to the border country, to an area that is known as Friuli. And the reason we're going to Friuli is because Friuli right now is making, quite simply, some of the most profound white wines in the world. I'm not talking Italy, I'm not talking the world. So today we're going to focus on a very special producer located in Friuli that, for our money, is, Friuli makes the best wines. He's one of the best guys. So it's a double whammy. The producer's name is Venica. And the Venica winery was founded in 1930. And since that time has become one of the greatest producers of wines in all of Friuli. Their emphasis is on white wine. They do make a little bit of red, but you don't screw with what nature gives you, right? So we're going to head straight to white wine country with these guys. They make a series of white wines, half a dozen different ones, but today we're going to focus on 3 that are personal favorites of the batch, and 3 that are recognized as some of the 3 greatest grape varieties in Friuli. We're going to start with the Pinot Bianco. A little bit talk about the vintage first. 2006 was an amazing vintage in Friuli, and what we've seen with the vintage is it really gives a chance for these wines to shine now. We needed a great year, a stellar year, to really introduce people to the wines of Friuli, and this vintage gives us the chance. The Pinot Bianco is one of Venica's little wines, vines planted 18, 19 years ago. The wine is aged, the wine is fermented, no nonsense, and 100% stainless steel, nice, crisp, clean is the key here. They want to focus on the fruit, the purity of the fruit, the freshness, the terroir, and they don't want oak to fetter any of that. They don't want oak to get in the way at all. This is 100% Pinot Bianco, or as they call it in Alsace, or here in America, Pinot Blanc. Once again, all fermented in stainless steel. The Venica family actually bought a series of special fermenters, stainless steel fermenters, that kind of micro-control the temperature during fermentation, so they can completely dial it in, so they can get the wine to the exact point they want it temperature-wise during the ferment, which helps with the aromatics of the wine, because these wines are unoaked. There's no place for the aromas to hide. If you can cover up a lot of bad wine with a lot of good oak. These guys are kind of flying naked, if you know what I mean. Gorgeous floral nose here. The good Pinot Bianco is, the emphasis is on the florality, and these guys have it in spades. Sweet flowers, maybe a touch of citrus, maybe a touch of stone fruit. 2006. These wines have great vibrancy, but also they spread across the mid-palate. So it's not just necessarily a laser beam. They have richness and intensity, but brightness at the same time. In a word, they're complete and transparent. Brilliant. This is about 16 bucks. To me, it's a house wine. I drink this wine all the time. One of the best under $20 white wines out there. Delicious. Now we're going to move to a grape variety that is not really growing much outside of Friuli. And this is Tokai Friulano. Now they're thinking about changing the name to Friulano pretty soon, because they don't want to confuse with the Tokai wines of Hungary or the Alsatian Tokay Pinot Gris. And right now Hungary is also thinking about kind of like, well, why did you get to use Tokai? We're Tokai. So look for this later on to just carry the Friulano designation. But it is 100% great wine. The vineyard is Ronco delle Cime. A ronco is a hillside terraced vineyard in the Friulian dialect. And I'm trying to remember what cime means right now. I forgot. So. Once again, 100% stainless steel here. Crisp, clean is the key word again. They do a lot of work in the vineyard, so you really want to let the vineyard shine through in these wines. They look for that transparency. Here you get a wonderful nutty aspect. You get like Marcona almonds, like just beautiful almonds and nuts, little citrus fruit. Rich, powerful, complete. And great, I repeat, great with what they call a salumi plate. The classic meats of Friuli, like a speck or a prosciutto, salamis, that sort of thing. These wines marry brilliantly. Gorgeous. 50-year-old vines here. At least that's what the Venica say. So I haven't been to the winery yet. Check out this last one. Everybody knows Sauvignon Blanc, right? Sauvignon Blanc, right? Sauvignon Blanc is also the great wine grape that's grown in Sancerre, Pouilly-Fumé, the Loire Valley. But in Friuli, this grape reaches heights that I have not seen for a while, at least not without spending 3 times as much. This is the Ronco delle Mele. Now getting back to the Ronco, it's that hillside terrace vineyard, and Mele is the Italian term for apple. So there were apples on the property. I'm not sure if there's apples still there now or not, but who needs apples when you got these grapes? 100% Sauvignon Blanc, once again, all stainless steel, all temperature controlled fermentation. Check out that nose. Stones, minerals, citrus, grapefruit, the purest pink grapefruit you can imagine with little mandarin overtones. Ooh. Incredible drive across the palate. Glistening acidity, but a super clean finish, super long. One of the greatest Sauvignon Blancs I've ever tasted, people. Seriously, this wine is aces. And it's about $26 on the shelf, but to get a Sauvignon of this quality, like I said, you literally have to spend 3 times as much for the finest wines from Didier Dagenot in the Loire, or a great Bordeaux Blanc from a classified growth estate. It simply does not get any better than this for the money. So here you have it. 3 of the greatest white wines, I think, going right now in the respective price points by one of the true masters of white wine making, not just in Friuli, but the world, Johnny Venica. Thanks for tuning in.